Sports. Celtics jump gun on Wizards, Jazz advance in playoffs. Sports. Celtics jump gun on Wizards, Jazz advance in playoffs. Boston. Isaiah Thomas had 33 points and 9 assists as the Boston Celtics made 19 three-pointers to beat the Washington Wizards 123-111 Sunday and take a 1-0 lead in their Eastern Conference semi-final matchup. Thomas played just a day after attending the funeral for his sister, who died in a car accident last month outside of Tacoma, Washington. Al Horford added 21 points, 10 rebounds and 9 assists. Jay Crowder finished with 24 points. The Wizards were more energetic at the outset, jumping out to a 16-0 advantage and leading by as many as 17 points. But the Celtics rallied in the second quarter with Thomas briefly sidelined after getting one of his two front teeth knocked out. Bradley Beal led Washington with 27 points. John Wall added 20 points and 16 assists. Washington starter Markieff Morris played just 11 minutes before leaving with a sprained left ankle in the second quarter. Jazz 104 Clippers 91. In Los Angeles, Gordon Hayward scored 26 points as the Utah Jazz easily eliminated the Los Angeles, winning the first-round playoff series 4-3. George Hill and Derek Favors added 17 points apiece in Utah's first postseason victory since 2010. The Jazz advanced to face top-seeded Golden State in the Western Conference semifinals. The Warriors swept Portland 4-0 and have been waiting since Wednesday to find out their next opponent. Game 1 is Tuesday in Oakland. The Clippers' DeAndre Jordan had 24 points and 17 rebounds for his 7th double-double of the series. Jamal Crawford added 20 points off the bench. Chris Paul had 13 points for the Clippers, who were sent packing in the first round for the second straight year. Cavs, Raptors back together in postseason. We the North versus we are the champions. One round earlier than a year ago, Toronto and Cleveland are meeting again in the NBA playoffs. On the way to winning their first title last season, LeBron James and the Cavs took care of the Raptors in the Eastern Conference Finals, a series that was tied 2-2 before Cleveland won the final 2 games. The teams finished this season with identical 51-31 records and their history makes for an intriguing main matchup. They know us, James said, and we know them. After sweeping Indiana in the opening round, the Cavs will have waited a full week before Monday's Game 1 tips off at Quicken Loans Arena, where Cleveland is 15-1 against conference opponents over the past 3 postseasons. The downtime gave James and his teammates a chance to recharge, heal some nagging bumps and bruises and prepare for a Toronto team that not only added Serge Ibaka, acquired from Orlando in February, and P.J. Tucker, acquired from Phoenix at the trade deadline, this season, but is looking for revenge after having its season ended by Cleveland in 2016. These Raptors do not want that to happen again. We've got some fighters and scrappers, Coach Dwayne Casey said after Toronto eliminated Milwaukee in 6 games. The guys are going to compete. We make it hard on ourselves sometime, but at the end of the day we're going to go down swinging. They submitted last year in Game 6 at home, when James scored 33 points with 11 rebounds, 6 assists and 3 blocks in Cleveland's 113-87 win. He canceled Christmas, Casey said earlier this season. One of these days. One of these days. for the Raptors to knock off the Cavs, whose shaky defense still showed some significant holes against the Pacers. Toronto stars DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry will have to be at their best. The two-headed monster, Cleveland coach Tyronn Lue said. DeRozan averaged 23.5 points per game in the opening round against the Bucks and may need to bump that into the 30s for the Raptors to have a chance. He believes the Raptors are better equipped to battle the Cavs this time. "It's just on us to put it together consistently," he said. "We showed spurts of how great of a team we can be, then we have lapses here and there. If we come together out there on the floor, no matter what happens, as long as we come together, we can compete with anybody." Toronto lost 3 of 4 against Cleveland this season, with the only win coming in the season finale, when Lue rested James, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love.